How are you keeping today?
Good. I'm doing good.
That's
How are
good.
you?
I'm good too. I'm good too. So your character, Michelle, we've known for a while that you've been in this, but there's been so much interest in who you are, and there's been so many, like, she's not really Michelle, she's obviously playing a different character. Like, knowing this for what must be a year now almost, or more, was it difficult for you to, I guess, like, sit on that secret for so long?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's funny is we told people from the beginning my character was Michelle. It's just that nobody wanted to believe me.
Nobody wanted to believe you at all.
And I promise everybody my name on the call sheet, in the script, is Michelle. And you know, it's been really fun, kind of, you know, creating this character and really being able to have the freedom to do whatever and make her who we wanted to make her. And it was exciting to play something different. It's also quite interesting to see all the different versions of who I could be. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of fun to watch a little bit. And so, you know, hey, everybody will see when they see.
And we'll leave it at that. Spider-Man fans are some of the biggest and best in the world, and I understand you were kind of like, oh, this is cool, I'm in a Spider-Man film, until you got to Comic-Con. Yeah. And then you just realized what you had walked into.
I mean, it was one of those things that was like, I've always known as a big deal, because, you know, Spider-Man has happened to be my favorite superhero just because he's the realest and he's the coolest, and everybody can kind of relate to him because he's a real person too. On top of being a superhero, he's Peter Parker. Mm-hmm. But so I always knew it was a big deal, but even now, like, it's just hard to, like, absorb it, right? It's just hard to take it all in because it's like, it's unreal. Like, this type of thing doesn't happen to people, you know? They're not able to just do this, you know? I don't, like, this is the new Spider-Man movie that we're talking about right now. And I happen to be small, but I'm in there somewhere. You know what I mean? And that's kind of crazy to think about. And I think one of those moments of being like, what? Where you just kind of like get a glimpse of like real life and what's really happening was Comic-Con. Because it was like everybody was cheering and it was so exciting. And I think another moment is probably going to be at the premiere. Yeah. You know? And then another moment's probably going to be actually watching the movie in like a real theater and being like, what? You know what I mean? So it's like different moments where it becomes real for like 2 seconds and then you go back to Dream World.
Well, speaking of a Dream World, you're working with Tom, who's obviously great in the role, and you've got such an amazing cast in this film as well. Dope. But did you have a particular favorite day on set when you were like, this is like amazing?
You know, for me, to be honest, I think because I'm in the Peter Parker section of Spider-Man's life. We all felt like we were shooting some kind of like awkward teen like comedy a little bit, right? And we just all became really close friends, and we were just cracking jokes and like, you know, watching everybody improv and have fun with each other and like trying not to laugh during takes and things like that. Like, that was fun for us, you know what I mean? And that was most of what I got to witness. So it was kind of crazy, you know, when you see the trailers or see the movie back or anything like that. There's so much stuff that I didn't even get to see, you know, happen. You know, Tom's working nonstop, doing all kinds of crazy flips and stuff like that. And the next day, he's back to being Peter Parker and like, you know, doing the funny stuff and, you know, whatever. And so I only got to see that side of the world. And then like, it's kind of crazy to see all the other stuff that's been going on. And it's like, even for me, even though I'm in the movie, I still am like blown away by it, you know?
So when you see it at the premiere, it'll be brand new for you too?
Kind of.
Well, that's a good way to go to the cinema, I think.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Does Liz get a new top? No, you've seen that before. Never with that skirt. Should probably stop staring before it gets creepy, though.
Too late. You guys are losers.
Listen, I know school sucks.
Peter, you still with us?
Yeah.
I know you want to save the world, but you're not ready yet.
You're the Spider-Man.
No, I'm not. This is just a costume. This is...
You're on the ceiling.
Stay close to the ground and stay out of trouble.